Once again, I welcome to all. This is my second lecture, which is based on the information technology. Now, agenda of this lecture. Here I will tell you the data, hardware, software, types of software. Data means just the data is the information that is in the format that the machine can interpret. On the basis of the data, the machine can interpret only. Fine. The data is the information that is designed for machine consumptions. And just you can say that the software often use the data or transform it. Because when you design the software, that the software designed with the help of data only. And you can say that the artificial intelligence can learn from data, transforming the long term behavior or the instance of the software. Mean that the machine can learn from the data only. Now the hardware. Hardware means the physical component of the system are called the hardware. And just you can say that the hardware represent the physical or the tangible component of a computer. Just you can say that the various example of the hardware, and suppose that the input device comes under the hardware, the output device also the part of the hardware, secondary storage device is also the part of the hardware, internal components also the part of the hardware. Fine. The lot of examples are there. Now the software. Software is very important because the software is also depends on the hardware. The software means the software is a set of programs which is designed to perform a defined functions. And the program means a program is a sequence of the instructions written to solve a particular problem. And the software basically divided into two parts. One is system software, another one is application software. System software means the system software is a collection of programs designed to operate, control, and extend the processing capabilities of a computer itself. System software is generally prepared by the computers manufacturers. These software products comprise of a program written in a low-level languages which interact with the hardware at the very basic level. System software serves as a interface between the hardware and the end users. Now I will tell you the some examples of the system software. Just you can see the example of that operating system, compilers, interpreters, assemblers. They are the example of system software. Fine. And that now the features of a system software. There are lot of features of the system software, but some of them means the to the systems close to the system, fast in speed, difficult to design, difficult to understand, less interactive, smaller in size, difficult to manipulate, and that system software are generally written in low level languages. Okay. The features of the application software are as follows. The soft the close to the users, easy to design, more interactive, slower in speed, generally written in high level language, easy to understand, easy to manipulate and use, bigger in size, and requires large storage space. Now the application software. Application software. The application software products are designed to satisfy a particular need of a particular environment. All software application prepared in a computer lab can come under the category of the application software. Application software may consist of a single program such as Microsoft Notepad for written and editing in a simple text. It may also consist a collection of programs, often called a software package, which works together to accomplish a task, such as the spreadsheet package. Some of example uh, some of example of application software are the following. Some of them: the payroll software, the student record software, inventory management software, income tax software, railways reservation software, Microsoft Office suite software, and that Microsoft MS Word, Excel, PowerPoint, they all are comes under the application software. Thank you so much for watching my video. Thank you.